Yes, good old TJ.
Konnichiwa, New Squad, your boy Gaga, back with another reaction video. In today's video, guys, we are back on OTAKUDAIKUN's channel. This one was requested to me by one of the subscribers named Jaquin. I didn't butcher that, Jaquin. This one, it is called Fate Lore, the tale of the Gorgon sisters. He's actually been wanting me to react to this for a while. I think it's been going on probably like about 2 weeks, probably even a month time. But it's just like the other videos that I was already had like recorded and rented out, everything like that. You guys have seen that these past few weeks and everything like that, so that's why I haven't got to these videos. So like I say, guys, leave it in the comments, like I say, leave comments down below of a video, and especially if you could share the URL in the comment as well to let me know what videos you guys want me to react to next. I will get to them eventually, like, because usually what I do is I just put them in like a little photo album or something like that, to where, okay, I know I need to get to these videos. Like, these are the videos that subscribers are actually recommend me to they say want to like react to, and I eventually actually get to those after I get done with the ones that I already had done. So since I'm done with those, now I could get to these videos that you guys have been recommending to me for a little while now. Oh yeah, also as well, guys, before we actually get started to the video, I'm really happy and excited to say that we have reached 900 subscribers. Actually, we're actually at 902 subscribers now at the making of this video. So yeah, guys, I really am thankful. I'm really am glad and excited. I'm just really trying to get to that 1K mark. I hope we can get the channel monetized and everything like that. And at 1,000, I don't know what I'm gonna do is like a thank you for you guys. I don't know if I'm gonna do a thank you video or something like that. I don't know what I should do, because the last time I did like a thank you video for a certain amount of sub count, it really didn't get enough views on the channel, which is, I mean, I thought you guys would want to see that, but I don't know what I would want to. I don't know if I should do something like a special type of video reaction, or just like just talk throughout the video and just talk about like the 1,000 subscribers, stuff like that. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. That's if I can get that far. I'm really glad though for that. But yeah, guys, we already been going on 2 minutes of the intro. I'm sorry about that. Just really am glad and thank you for you guys of actually showing me like over these past like months, going on a year and everything like that. I'm just really glad that we actually at 900 plus subs. I didn't even think I was even gonna get this far, and we're still trucking along. So I'm just thankful and glad for that. And blessed for that as well. So like I say, guys, like, share, subscribe on the video, hit the bell notification, make sure you click all. And without further ado, sorry for that long intro. I just wanted to get that all out the way, what was going on and everything on the channel, and just like well, I haven't got to certain videos yet of reacting to. But anyway, guys, without further ado, let's get right into it. So play. This thing's like 20-something minutes anyway, so yeah, go ahead. Okay, some holy music.
Among the indigenous Olympian gods of Greece are 3 young sisters, born into the world as idols from human worship, specifically the yearning hearts of men. Stheno the Strong is the eldest sister, a lady with an elegant demeanor, overflowing grace, and wisdom in her words.
So it's
and
three
actions.
sisters?
She is considered the ideal woman, so precious that men who hear her call their name lose themselves in passion, swearing eternal loyalty to her. The second daughter is Uriel, the far
So
flyer,
basically
a
simping.
lady with a carefree demeanor, overflowing smile, and the essence
the name.
of purity in her words and actions. She is considered the ideal girl, so precious that men who hear her call their name swear to protect her at the cost of their own lives.
Oh, they sipping hard
like
for the Gorgon sisters.
in skin white like freshly fallen
Oh.
snow.
That hair look
Like her
kind of
elder
dangerous, man. Like, that hair is
sisters,
way
she's
too
formed
long.
the
Like, she can
claw
literally
that
fall on
allows
that,
her to
right? She
grow
get hit.
older and
I'm just
taller.
saying.
Nevertheless,
I can't be the one that's thinking
she
that.
amasses followers who love and worship her. In
Oh God, look at them
compensation for this
eyes.
flaw, she
Oh,
can be
goodness.
more vicious than a desert sandstorm with great supernatural strength. She possesses Cybele, the mystic eyes of petrification, which upon visual contact turns enemies to stone.
To stone,
As such,
right?
Medusa finds herself protecting her older sisters, who lack such talents. They are merely frail girls, with immortality and eternal youth. Even this, however, is considered precious. Normally, Olympian gods require golden apples to halt their aging, and yet the sisters never grow old. This draws in the ire
Without the
of
apples?
Athena, who, jealous of their eternal youth, claims their gift makes them monsters. Strangely, rather than taking her anger out on the older sisters, Athena sets her sights on Medusa. She claims Medusa's failed birth, her aging and physical strength are even more monstrous. Athena takes away the faith of Medusa's followers and exiles her to the Shapeless Isle, a land beyond the waters of Okeanos, with a curse destined to gradually turn her into a hideous monster, Gorgon.
Wow.
There, Medusa is isolated.
So
alone
that's
in the
how.
island's
Okay.
vacancy.
Okay.
Still, she resigns herself to this fate, hoping humans never come to the island.
Like identical
Athena has
twins.
branded her a monster, but hurting others is the last thing she wishes to do. While they escape Athena's wrath, Stheno and Uriel care for Medusa, enough to remain with her on the island. None of them are monsters, not yet anyway, but rumors.
Not yet, but they're gonna get there.
Enticing warriors to take up their swords. With her mystic eyes, Medusa protects her sisters from invaders, adventurers, championing their bravery.
That's nice.
To try and rescue the goddess idols.
Basically security for our
What
little
is
system,
received
which
from
makes
humans
sense.
is dangerous.
Gotta protect the little
bravado
ones.
they bring is destined to be the same force that violates their chastity. The men's relentless adoration proves to be more dangerous than their weapons. When the twins are about to give in, Medusa does not. Thus, none who come to the island return, all frozen to stone by Medusa's eyes. Medusa herself is willing to accept human hatred. But
How
fights
many
in order to
stones
ensure
are
the
sitting out there,
safety of
niggas?
her
That's a
sisters,
lot of
resulting
men
in
and a lot of
ruins covered in
stones, right?
petrified corpses. Her sisters warn her never to take pleasure in killing humans, so she instead admires their strength. Practically speaking, however, the dead are but statues to be utilized. Making the most of her banishment, she lives an otherwise humble life, using the statues for mundane tasks, like hanging out the laundry. Stheno and Uriel
Wait, so
rely
she can
on her
actually
sisters
control
to show
them
their
when they're
gratitude
stoned
through ridiculing
to do
her,
whatever?
berating her
That's pretty
every
lit.
mannerism, and forcing
That's messed
her into
up, but it's pretty
submission.
cool as far as the ability.
Beyond their appearance of purity, Stheno and Uriel are actually quite devious. Stheno is the embodiment of laziness, cruel enough to frighten the hounds of hell. Uriel demonstrates the wildest mood swings, and is sly enough to misbehave and not get caught. Once praised for their love of humans.
So laziness and being
love
slyful.
humans as toys to
Dang.
embarrass and manipulate. Their gestures of sending men on adventures, or actually chances to watch men struggle to their deaths. The twins would also torment Medusa by sucking her blood through devilish kisses. They force Medusa to wear their hand-me-down clothing, and constantly complain about the hideous statues. When the three of them are invited to a banquet hosted by Poseidon, the older sisters tear the scales from Medusa's dress and deny her the chance to attend, all while insulting her.
They train Medusa like
men.
Cinderella.
They claim Medusa is so large that even Atlas would strain himself to lift her. Even her only salvation, the
Now she
Pegasus
can't be that big
Bellerophon,
now.
gifted to her by Poseidon, is shamelessly borrowed by her sisters. Again, they shame her body, claiming she is too large to ride her own Pegasus without tiring it. Through the cracks of this
Sound like they actually
relationship,
jealous of Medusa. That's what it sounds like to me.
sincere love
Hey,
between the
leave
three
comments down below what y'all
sisters.
think.
As much as the twins tease Medusa, they adore her and the sweet taste of her blood. While they do not admit it aloud, they are grateful to have Medusa's affection. In return, Medusa loves her elder
See, it don't seem
sisters,
like it.
wishing for them to remain safe and happy. Their questionable peace on the island remains, with Medusa managing to stave off her transformation into the Gorgon beast. This cannot last, however. One day, as Stheno returns home to share a gift with Medusa, she finds
Well,
Medusa wearing a ghastly demonic face,
yeah, that in the
devouring
middle
men
is
as a curse of
yo.
nourishment. From here on out, Medusa begins to bypass paralyzing men in favor of brutally eating them, and each time she grows more ferocious. The purple snakes of her hair blacken with the staining of blood. Deep down, she feels remorse, but cannot bring herself to stop. As Medusa devours the blood of hundreds of invaders, her sisters
Oh my
begin
goodness.
to genuinely fear her. In
Right,
shame,
I mean,
Medusa retreats
I would
deep
fear
into
my
ruins, not
older
wanting the
sibling if they
twins
doing
to
that.
see her changing body. She grows heavier, with claws at her fingertips, Covered from head to toe in gore, the strength she pursued to protect her sisters winds up being their demise. When Steno and Uriel come upon Medusa, now transformed fully into the Gorgon, they tremble in fear.
Oh, don't tell me she eats them, bro.
Refuse to abandon her. After all,
Come on,
she
man,
had
don't tell
protected
me.
their purity, and they hold true to that blessing by accepting their fate as 2 more sacrifices in the Gorgon's wake.
Oh,
Steno wishes the
man.
3 of them could have lived together on the island forever. She opens her mouth to admit, "Well then, goodbye, my cute Medusa. Since this is the end, I'll just let this slip. You know, we were the ones who admired you." Uriel, who had hoped the 3 of them could have escaped the island and return home, raises her head as the Gorgon charges forth. Deep within the Gorgon's mind, Medusa screams to try and stop herself, but cannot. Countless snakes consume the twins. As though crushing ants, the monster grinds them to a pulp. The 2 beautiful idols are devoured, becoming the monster's flesh and blood. Medusa is no more.
Oh, man, that's tragic, man.
Athena's curse has reached its tragic conclusion. The only salvation left
Ate
for
your
the
sisters,
is to
bro?
be put to
As a
rest with
Gorgon?
blade.
That's not the
Thankfully,
way,
such
man.
hope
That's
is
not
in
it,
sight.
Chief. That ain't it.
Perseus, the son of Zeus and future king of Mycenae, declares that he shall bring back the head of the Gorgon monster to prove his bravery and save his mother. He ventures to the Shapeless Isle and into the Titan's ruins, equipped with noble phantasms gifted to him by the gods. Among them are his mirror-like bronze shield, the snake hunter's sword, Arpe, and a bag to contain the monster's
Arpe.
head, Kibises. Proceeding through the dark, stale, blood-stained ruins, Perseus shivers and fears for his life. When sensing the monster's presence, he resorts to viewing his surroundings only through the shield, so as to not make eye contact and become one of the petrified corpses around him. The Gorgon comes, plowing through the stone statues, intimidating her foe. Suddenly, Perseus is fighting not for victory, but for survival. He is barely able to dodge the monster's arms with the flight of his winged sandals.
Sound like he about to
Chasing her prey
meet
like
his
a
maker.
venomous insect, she
Be
reaches
having a
Great
good dirt
Gorgon,
nap.
the self-sealing Temple of Darkness, a great magical barrier that seals the world within her mind, stripping enemies of their strength. Regrettably, this is precisely what Perseus has been waiting for. Kibises is not a mere bag. It is a glorious weapon that inverts space. When used to counter Great Gorgon, Perseus is able to
I
seal the
activate
monster
my
into the
trap
Temple of
guard.
Darkness. Caught within her own trap, Gorgon is forced to nightmarishly reflect upon herself the way she was.
Oh,
as Medusa,
yeah.
seeing just how
She,
low she
and
has
that's gonna
fallen.
kill her inside.
She
Yup.
calls her sisters. For all the torment they had put her through, they were also beloved to her, and yet she devoured them uncontrollably in her transformation. While the Gorgon is caught in
Yeah,
despair,
you can see it.
Perseus swings his sword and tears through her neck. Ultimately, it is her own reflection that becomes her downfall. Under normal circumstances, only Medusa herself is compatible with the throne of heroes. While she enters the 5th Holy Grail War of Fuyuki as a rider-class servant, the potential incineration of humanity in another universe presents an occasion for the other Gorgon sisters, including the Gorgon herself, to manifest as heroic spirits. The demon god Hivemind Getia attempts to reshape humanity through incineration, placing self-made grails into points in history. The Chaldea Security Organization is established to prevent this by recovering those grails, and sends their master, Ritsuka Fujimaru, to various singularities to resolve them. As it turns out, the 3 Gorgon sisters are summoned in various forms to 3 of these singularities. In Septem,
Oh, so now in the same
summoned as a
singularity,
free
just different
servant
ones.
off the shores of
So I have to,
Gallia.
okay.
Despite being a goddess, she is still one of the weakest beings in the world, normally unable to fight. While most heroic spirits are limited by their class, Steno actually finds herself stronger as an assassin servant than she was in life. Her noble phantasm, Smile of the Steno, Goddess's Smile, is the sublimation of her goddess allure. Her sorrowful gaze turns to sharp blades, and her voice drips with poison. Striking an adorable
Wow, that sounds
she makes a heart
OD.
symbol with her hands, enrapturing and slaying her male pursuers. Regardless, being stranded on an island reminds her very much of her time on the Shapeless Isle. and she yearns for the kind of protection she had.
I wonder how would this
Medusa.
work against like
Thankfully, she meets a
female
helpful
fighters, because all the stuff I'm hearing about is like
Low Cat,
with
and
males.
2 other rogue servants who choose to team up with her. Thus, when Ritsuka arrives on the island searching for a god, Steno reveals herself. She tricks Ritsuka into venturing into a cave and fighting a monstrous chimera, and later tests them in full-on combat. It isn't until Ritsuka proves their resolve by striking down Caligula that Steno trusts Chaldea with the location of the United Roman Empire's base. With this knowledge, Ritsuka is able to retrieve the Grail, causing the Singularity to disappear. Uriel, on the other hand, is found summoned into the Okeanos Singularity, where she
Is that
first
as an archer?
pursued by the pirate Blackbeard for her nubile beauty. Much like her twin sister, Uriel seeks protection from others, despite being more powerful than before as an archer-class servant.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Because I seen that. I thought it was an archer.
Uriel, Goddess's gaze captivates men with the charming strike of a heart-shaped arrow fired from her golden bow.
So basically, she's Cupid.
Steno can't help but criticize this noble
She's
phantasm
Cupid, right?
as a blatant knockoff of Cupid's bow and arrow.
Oh,
Even
okay,
with
thank
this
you. I
strength,
thought it
Uriel
was tripping.
relies on others.
She's not
He is
Cupid.
saved
What the?
from Blackbeard's crew by Asterios, a beast-like monster, more commonly known as Minotauros. Together, they flee to their own island and find shelter within a massive labyrinth. That said, they get lost and are unable to find their way out until they encounter Ritsuka's party deep inside. Asterios is stoic, acting as a shield to protect the frail Uriel. He's beaten nearly to death in combat, prompting her
Ooh.
to join Ritsuka's crew to save him. On the open seas, it becomes clear that Jason of the Argonauts wishes to kidnap Uriel and sacrifice her to the Ark of the Covenant. To prevent this, Asterios gives his life in battle against Heracles, declaring his love for her as someone who didn't treat
That
him
altar, June.
His brave deeds help
I
Ritsuka
like it.
protect Uriel and resolve the Singularity. The more irregular summonings occur within Babylonia, however. In the year 2655 BC, Getia interferes by pulling Tiamat from the world of the Void. Tiamat, being the second beast of humanity, can conjure other demonic beasts with her skill, Potnia Theron. To prevent her awakening, the Arthurian mage Merlin traps her within a dream, but not before she transfers Getia's Grail into the fallen Enkidu's corpse, reanimating it as a child called Kingu. This child, a new form of humanity, strives to wake Tiamat from her slumber. The same Grail manages to summon the Gorgon, but in a bizarre way. The monstrous, bloodthirsty elements of the Gorgon are summoned in a single Avenger servant, while the protective, innocent elements are summoned as Medusa in her child form, Medusa Lily. When Kingu finds the Gorgon, they restore her divinity and combine her consciousness with that of Tiamat. The Gorgon now believes she is Tiamat's second coming, and uses the acquired Potnia Theron to transform captive humans into demonic beasts.
Oh, I remember her from
Medusa Lily wanders the secret forest,
what,
feeding off of
Babylonian?
slain demons. She wields
no,
Arpe in battle,
yeah,
the very
Babylonian,
blade
because
that
that was
beheads her
the newest
future
one.
self. Her noble
So I remember
phantasm
her
is
because
caressing
yeah,
Medusa,
she had that
the
battle
caress of
with
the goddess,
Medusa
a
in that
technique where
little
she gains
cavern area,
abilities
whatever it
from her
was.
future self. Her mystic eyes freeze her targets, so she can launch
Forgot her
a fierce
name, though.
assault upon them. She eventually meets Merlin in the forest, who uses a bit of trickery to convince her to fight alongside him. Medusa Lily wants to defeat Gorgon, and joins
Yeah, I remember that. Yes, I remember this. This is the newest one I watched.
Gorgon. Lily wears a hood,
But
and
like she
introduces
sacrificed
herself
herself
as Anna.
while fighting
Demonic
or
beasts
something like that, I
continue
think.
to attack from the north, threatening the era in the city of Uruk in particular. When Gilgamesh orders Ritsuka's team on a rescue mission to Nippur,
Yeah, when Gilgamesh is
Medusa
the
Lily
king in that
questions whether she should
Fate
reveal her
series.
true identity as a servant of the same ilk as their enemy to her new friends.
King of
She is
Uruk.
afraid of how humans will mistreat her, as they did in life, and struggles to befriend them. Serving in Uruk, she meets a frail old woman who, due to her blindness, does not discriminate against her. The woman treats Anna with kindness, and in return, receives help cultivating her flowers. This warmth gives Anna courage in fighting for Uruk's sake. En route to Nippur, the party is attacked by Kingu. and the Gorgon erupts from the ground prematurely.
I wonder how
She
old that
attacks
these
with
sisters
her
are, because they look
claws,
really
hair
young.
feathers, and colossal tail, unleashing devastating force with each swing. At long range, she deploys beams of magical energy. Above this, of course, is her noble phantasm, Pandemonium Catus, Forced Seal, Pandemonic Temple, in which she gives up the last vestiges of her sanity, fully succumbing to her monstrous curse, robbing the lives of humans and servants alike. After a harrowing encounter, she retreats to her blood fort, announcing that Uruk will end in 10 days. During this time, Gilgamesh orders
10
his
days.
followers to bolster their strength,
At
and
11.
recruit more
At
heroes.
12, not even 7.
Waiting for the
10
Gorgon's
days.
attack, Ritska speaks to Anna atop the north wall. They give her a floral headpiece they received from the old lady before her passing. While Anna feels she does not deserve it, she nonetheless resolves to fighting for both herself and Uruk. Making a preemptive strike, Anna leads a team into the shattered blood fort, confronting the Gorgon, who immediately panics when seeing her. Yes, Gorgon staring upon her younger self is much akin to the nightmares she experienced with Incubices. In an act of sacrifice, Anna gives her all to slay her monstrous self, causing the two of them to vanish. In honor of her bravery, Ritska places the headpiece as a
Oh,
grave
well,
marker.
yeah. Wait, yeah, it
Tragically,
was actually
Gorgon's
her
defeat merely triggers
as
the
the
awakening of Tiamat,
Gorgon
much more
and her like
dangerous
regular,
foe.
basically. Yeah,
Tiamat begins
that
spreading
was
a
a sister.
ghastly
I don't know. I thought it was a
chaos tide,
sister.
from which her own demons, the
I haven't
Lamas,
seen
are
that Fate
born.
series in so long.
Struggling under this threat, Ritska's party
Well, I ain't know
finds
because I
to
think they're
hold
probably
the
making it
chaos
like a
tide
movie.
off.
That's supposed to go
On
into like the
verge
next
of
season.
defeat, they are saved when, surprisingly, Gorgon returns, this time helping Chaldea. Instead of dying, Medusa Lily had formed with the Gorgon to unite both monstrous power and reason. Unleashing Pandemonium Catus, this Gorgon manages to fracture Tiamat's right horn before being vanquished. The act proves instrumental in saving Ritska's life, which leads to Tiamat's ultimate defeat. As Chaldea moves on to its final challenge against Getia at Solomon's Temple of Time, Ritska manages to summon all of the Gorgon sisters and their forms, Medusa, Stheno, Uriel, Gorgon, and Medusa Lily, to fight
Dang,
by
that's
their
what,
side for the
5
sake of
different
humanity.
forms?
At long last, these mistreated goddesses are able to move on from their tragedy, working together for a brighter future.
Okay. Well, I mean, it started off really bad. I mean, really bad. But it actually had a nice, soft, like, nice, calm, cool ending as far as them all fighting together. So we're gonna end it right there. The tale of the Gorgon sisters from OTAKUDAIKUN. Yeah. So I mean, like I said, it started off really bad as far as like with both the younger sisters like taking advantage of like the older sister as far as like being kind to her in a sense, but then like, you know, doing pranks and stuff like that and just like making fun of her, talking about she's too tall for her pecs that you got from Poseidon and blah blah blah. And then the older sister ended up eating and killing them. But then later on down the road, after everything happened, all this other stuff, they became servants and stuff like that with like the girl rewards and things of that nature. Then now they said, I forgot who they said summoned them. I forgot, but they said that they summoned all their forms and then they fought together. There's like 5 or 6 different forms and they all fought together, which is pretty cool. It's pretty neat. It's pretty like bold in the story. You know what I'm saying? Pretty good right there. So like I say, guys, we're gonna end off right there. This video is going on 23 minutes, so it's gonna be quite a little bit. Hopefully I can get this out tomorrow, but if not, it's gonna be out on Tuesday for you guys. So yeah, without further ado, guys, like I say, like, share, and subscribe on the video. Hit the bell notification, make sure you click all so you know if I have to make a future upload. But like I say, let me know by slapping a like on this video, guys. Slap a like on this thing so I know you guys are enjoying the content and want me to make more videos like this. Yeah, and comment down on the video because we've been having like conversations like the past like few videos, and like I'll be trying to heart and thumbs up all the comments that I can, like discuss with you guys, things of that nature when I'm like free to do so, when I'm not working and everything like that. So like I say, guys, go ahead and do all that. Let's be active on this channel. Like I say, we had 902 subscribers, man. Let's go ahead, let's get to that 1K in about like another like month or two, guys. Let's do it. I know we can do it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be consistent with this thing. You know what I'm saying? daily uploads, etc. And we gonna be Gucci. You know what I'm saying? Blessed to be in this position right now. Like I said, it just became like still is technically a hobby, but I really do like where we at right now and what we like covering and everything like that. But anyway, guys, going out. Peace.